Recently, I was diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome. And to live with this, to neutralize it, I had to be on a strict low histamine diet for 6 months. This includes some supplements as well in stages. So this low histamine diet is the opposite of what I've been doing. There's no fermented foods. There's no pickled foods. And there's lots of foods that I can't eat, and everything has to be fresh. And so that means I have to take out more time to prepare my food, and that's actually really good for me so I can slow down some more. Slowing down is a thing for me, and I know that I need to, but I've been in survival for so long that it's really hard to. It's such a shift, and I have to be really mindful of it. And so as I was looking for recipes on my Skinny60 program, which I did 4 years ago, and that was because of Crohn's. So let me do the backstory of it. I've had Crohn's, diagnosed with Crohn's for like over 10 years, and I was struggling, and it was like the last point, and I just opened up an email in which it said that the last day to sign up on the Skinny60 program is tomorrow. This is from my friend Tess Masters. She's known as the Blender Girl, and this is her book. I met her when I was like 24 in Springfield, Missouri, and we just became instant friends. She's always been a health fanatic. She showed me how to soak my nuts and dehydrating them, all these things, like all these concepts I've never heard of before because I'm Vietnamese. My mom doesn't do that, and I wasn't into health as much then. Anyhow, she introduced me to a different world, and I was on her email list. I would get her emails here and there about programs, but I never did them until 4 years ago. After like 20 years of knowing her, I did buy her book though. Yes. So as I was looking through the website for recipes, I found some that I really liked that fit the mass protocol. However, some of them, like I can't have lemon or lemon juice. And one of the things Tess teaches in the very beginning is to have lemon juice in the morning. So, or like any citrus, I can't do that right now. And it's not forever, it's just not now. So when you do the program, it's a little intense in the beginning. And I signed up not even really knowing what it was. And then a whole new world opened up for me with community support, coaching, dietitians. So the website you actually have for a lifetime, and it is like a library. Okay, so this is the hub, and then she has you learning how to prepare. There's an evaluation form, and then what to implement, eat, snack, track, support, maximize. She lines up everything. It's almost like information overload, but she takes you in steps. You don't do it all at one time. That's why there's a prep week beforehand. So you can prepare your things, get rid of stuff in your refrigerator, also fill out the evaluation form, because even though there are thousands of people on this program, everyone's needs gets met. And it depends on how much you plug in. How much you plug in to get the most out of it. If you really want results, you've got to commit. But even if you actually do it wrong, which the first time I did it, I felt like I did a lot wrong, and I still got amazing results. Each section is a 2-month live. That's why it's called Skinny60. Skinny60, because it's 60 days with 1 week of prep beforehand. The next one is April 21st through June, I can't remember, but it starts in April, and closing date is April 20th. And she's got 2 webinars so that you can hop on so she can answer your questions and tell you a lot of things. Now, this program is really good for people who are going through menopause. She has got a whole section on that, and hormones as well. Okay, and if you're an athlete, you're like, I can't do this program because I'm an athlete, she's got a program for you too, or to cater to your needs. We just have to bump up your protein. I didn't learn about healthy protein and how much protein I really needed. Do you know that your body actually only can metabolize 20 grams of protein per 1 sitting? Yeah, so loading up on the protein isn't necessarily good. So here, she has it really broken out for you. That makes it easy. I hope that you can see that. There's recipes, video calls, protein, food combining, eating out. So the recipes is where I went. And here, let me just tell you, her food is delicious. This was a culinary adventure for me. I learned so many different techniques and learned so many different kind of flavorings. This is where I fell in love with rose. And then of course Tess tells me that, of course you'd like rose. It's good for the heart chakra. My favorite is the rose strawberry smoothie. Rose strawberry smoothie, but guess what? I can't have it right now on this low mass diet, so I'm kind of upset. Also, I can't have avocado and citrus. All right, so I had to filter out the menu, the recipes, and it was overwhelming. So this is why I know I need help again. I know I need help again for the accountability. So she also makes food look like food porn. She makes everything look so good, because look at this. All right. The vegetable ramen is delicious. I can do that on my program. And then, let's see, the vegetable chowder as well. Load more. I can't have tomatoes either. So anything that has tomato, I have to substitute or just omit. All right. Now, the wonderful thing about this is it also comes with this thing called Living Plate. Living Plate, where she downloads the menu each week. And then you also get a list of what to get at the grocery stores. So it makes it incredibly easy, and there's no decision fatigue. Okay, but your needs will be met because she'll help you tweak it, and also the dietitian will as well. We have a weekly dietitian call where they go over the basics, each part of it, and then there's live coaching calls. This is the gold. I love coaching, and I couldn't afford it before, but with her coaching, even though it has to do with food, it's also a lot of mental mindfulness techniques. Now, some of these calls take like 2 hours because everyone gets heard. Everybody gets heard. Everybody gets their turn. Everybody gets their turn. And sometimes I just cook while I'm doing this so I can hear it. You don't have to be present the whole time, you know. She actually says you can totally multitask and listen to it until it's your turn. Everyone goes though. And so I learned so much from listening to this because I hear the stories of others. Some of the stories actually make me cry. And at that time when I was going through my Crohn's, I was like, I really don't have it that bad. They have it so much worse than I do. Yeah. So you'll learn from others. They're so supportive of you. There's also a private Facebook community in which you get so much encouragement because everyone shares like what they made that week and they have pictures of it. And people put questions in there. It's the most supportive, loving group. I've made some friends through this. One of them is how I actually found the recipe for Isabella's smart cookies. They're rose snickerdoodles. Rose snickerdoodles that are gluten-free, dairy-free, and egg-free. And everyone that eats them, it's like decadence. It's like gourmet. She gave me the original snickerdoodle recipe, but I added the rose because I told you already, I love rose. And then some other friends that have become companions as well. So I am doing the program again, and it's because I know I need the help and support. The side benefits go far beyond a lot of things. A lot of people come onto it initially because they want to lose weight, and losing weight is just a side benefit. For me, it's more about energy. Okay, so I highly encourage you just to take a look. If it's the right timing for you, wonderful. If it's not, then keep it in mind for next time. But will this year be the year that you actually change your health? Will this be the year of fresh starts and actually getting results? Will this be the year that opens up a whole new community for you that you've been asking for and seeking? I hope you answer yes yourself, because this is an act of self-love. Tess says that healing has to be joyful. It has to be joy. And cooking is an act of self-love. You either make the time to be healthy or you make the time to be sick. And healing is always in the process. Always in the process. So I encourage you to hop on to her, register for her webinars, and get those answers for yourself. Come with answers. And the best thing about this is a money back guarantee. Yes, money back guarantee. If within 2 weeks you find that it's not for you, just email her. She will refund you your money completely because she is highly integrous and she wants it to fit for you. Money back guarantee. You get a community, you get a lot of mind shift tools, and you learn to love yourself. So I hope that you take a look at this and this be the year that you have a fresh start. That's actually my word of this season, fresh start, because I'm starting new from everything. May you be well.